All right. Try that again. Jay McCoard, welcome to the podcast.
What's happening? That's the
Thanks
second best.
Thanks for coming all the way out. What was the first?
That.
The one we just did?
The first time you did
Well, it's tough to get through all these credits, you know? We got to get through all your TV credits, all your podcast credits, but we got to
Red
it.
Bar, thank you, Miami.
Yeah, we just decided to skip over all that. Just get right to it.
The list
you know?
is long, man.
Yeah, how's it going? You're a very funny comedian. I guess I can do a quick intro for you. Very funny comedian in Miami. You've been in Miami your whole life?
I was actually born in Jersey. I've been down here since I was 10.
Yeah.
I am now not 10 anymore.
No.
But it has been the majority
You're
of my
a
life.
grown man.
Down here. Absolutely.
So let me see if I can hear you. Speak again.
Testing.
Yeah, now I got
1,
you.
2, 3.
So you've been here since you were 10. Where were you at before you were 10?
Jersey.
Jersey, dude.
Chris
East
is high
Coast.
as hell. I said I was born in Jersey and moved down here.
Oh, good old Jersey. Yeah, I missed that entire part. I was worried about picking up your sound. I got to do it all here. You know, I got to do production. I got to worry about everything.
My man is a one-stop shop over here.
We do it all. And you were saying you have a cat too.
I have a cat.
I don't know if I'm a cat person. How do you know if you're a cat person? I'm still trying to figure it out. I've only had this thing for like a week or two, and I can't figure out what the vibe is between us.
What do you think you are?
I don't know.
Do you like pets at all? Like in general?
Yeah, I like having something around the house that could potentially murder me. I think that wants me dead. So if I don't have a girlfriend here, I'd like to have something here that keeps me on my toes.
Oh, you clearly
keeps me guessing.
You clearly deal with the toxic chicks. You said I need something that'll murder me, but since I don't have a girlfriend,
I don't know if they are toxic or they just turn toxic once they.
Oh shit! So you're the toxic one.
I don't think I'm toxic. I just.
You're hazardous.
Yeah, I can bring out some negative qualities in women sometimes. I think anytime you live with somebody, you kind of get to the point where you're just like, all right, you kind of drive each other a little insane. You don't feel that way with your girl? How long you been living with your lady for?
We have been living together 5 years.
Wow, you guys are in it.
5 years. Yeah.
What's the point where it's like common law marriage? It's like 10 years or something?
7 last time I checked.
Damn, you're getting really close. What if you take like a break? What if you take like a 2-month break? Nobody enforces that law.
Oh, we're counting the breaks, and counting the breaks. We've been living together. Well, no, we've been living together the whole time. But if we're not counting the times that I consider her my girlfriend,
yeah,
about 4 months.
4 months. You had a nice 4-month stint where you guys you were still living together. You were just like, we're more.
No, that's the duration of our relationship that I counted her as. Just 4 months. Throughout that 6 years.
Yeah, but you've been actually dating for 4 months.
The rest of the time, we've hated each other.
You've just been coexisting.
Pretty much.
No, you guys have made it. You've made it this far.
Yeah, I mean,
got ups and downs, but
ups and downs. That's the thing. The ups and downs. This is a lot of downs.
Yeah.
But that goes back to bringing out the worst in people.
Where is she from?
She's from here. Okay. Haitian descent.
Okay.
But she is born and raised in Miami.
Okay. And what's your descent? New Jersey?
Slavery.
American?
Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, well, my mom did the Ancestry or the 23andMe, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We found out our tribe is from Mali.
Okay.
So I started to look into that a little bit, and Mali is not in great shape right now.
Where is Mali?
Mali's in Africa.
Okay.
The western side of Africa, western coast of Africa.
It sounds like a beautiful vacation spot. Or am I thinking like Bali?
Yeah, you're thinking about Bali for sure. You're thinking about Bali, but people do go to Mali. It's they have festivals and whatnot, but they're also kind of at war with some other country.
Yeah.
That I can't think of right now. But yeah, so they're kind of going through it right now. There's some
they like to party, but they also they fight hard and play hard. The
fighting
Malians.
is much harder than the playing.
And that's one of those places that has like the kids have like machine guns at like 10 years old.
I haven't seen that. I have not seen. No, you know what? Because it's not actually them. They're being like invaded by like French forces and shit.
They're just peaceful people that want to party and hang out, but then people are like, no, we want this.
Yeah,
we want
like,
this land.
We kind of run this shit, so get right.
Damn, man, humans just can't figure it out, huh?
You know what? That's the thing. I think I haven't figured out. Stop fucking with people.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Stop fucking with people. If they have something you want, try to find a compromise instead of just going and being like, we are entitled to this.
Yeah, be like, we're bigger than you. We're just going to take this
Exactly.
now.
That's
and then what are you going to do?
People
You forget, like, oh, now we got to deal with all these people that hate us. Like, once you do take over a place, it's not like everybody's going to be like, oh, great. Now these people.
That's the thing. I don't think people even care about that shit because they're so in their bubble.
Yeah, but nobody really cares what
exactly
until the government like takes over something that's important to them. It's like, yeah, as long as my day to day doesn't change.
Exactly. That's the problem right there. It's like
people are just complacent. It's like yeah, I don't want to fight. I don't want to go to war.
We could all help each other. Some places have resources that other places don't, and they need it.
Right.
But you also may have something that they need.
Could you imagine if the U.S. got invaded and we had to like enlist in the army? Could you imagine being passionate enough to like go to war?
Oh, I stand on it solidly. I have no intention on fighting for this country.
You would just be like, yeah. I would just join up with whoever. I'm like, if I saw us falling to like Russia, I'd be like, you know what, I'm Russian now.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say shit like that. But no, I mean, I wouldn't want to fight for this country. I mean, for the sake. Is your cat in my hair? She is. She is.
I was gonna say no. That's your hair.
No, she does. My cats do the same thing. They just like fucking with my hair all the time.
They always find something to fuck around with. Huh?
Yeah, they like things that move.
She wants to get in the shot.
They just like things that move. Look at that. See, that's all it is.
The last guess was bleeding from her, so be careful. She's either gonna like cut a wire or cut.
Yeah, she's
skin.
definitely chewing at the wire. Chill out. She's aggressive.
She just wants to sabotage this podcast as much as she can.
She's reached that age where they have what do they call it?
She has spunk.
Kitty aggression or some shit. It's something aggression.
She thinks she's like a jungle cat, basically.
Exactly.
Like, no, I'm gonna.
Somebody's gonna have a problem with you calling her a jungle cat with me as your guest. Why he gotta bring up jungle and shit? But stop that. She gonna fuck it up for real. But
bad cat.
I don't wanna. It's not even the fighting for the country. It's the risking my life for the country.
Yeah, you're right. If you had to like. Maybe if it was all like video games and stuff, like that's how we should fight our wars now. Is like video games.
That's actually pretty smart. If
VR.
If you wanna, exactly. If you just like put us all into another simulation because this isn't real.
Yeah, we just or like the Olympics should count as war. Maybe like we send our best athletes. We compete in a bunch of shit, and whoever wins, they take it. They're clearly the better group, and they can just take it from there.
I think that'll just increase the racism.
Yeah, and I was going to say steroids, but yeah, go on with yours.
I think that'll increase the racism. People will just be like, why are the Africans and the Jamaicans always winning?
Well, yeah, why are they taking over the entire world?
Like, why is this happening? But I mean, we don't win.
We have
swimming.
a good amount. We have a good amount of them.
Yeah.
Here though, so I think we do. I think we do all right. I mean, basketball, we would fucking. Although the world's getting better at basketball. Remember when we used to win
easily?
I don't know if you remember like the Dream Team days.
Of course.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Yeah, we're about the same age. Yeah, the Dream Team. Like, I remember the Olympics was like a spectacle. I used to love watching everything. Now it's like I couldn't tell you when the Olympics are on. It'll be like halfway through the Olympics, and I'll be like, "Oh, the Olympics are going on right now."
That's for me pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. Why did we used to care? I wonder if kids care. I wonder if it's just a kid thing, or like nobody cares about it anymore.
I would have thought the opposite. I would have thought it was more of an adult thing because I don't hear anybody really talking about it.
Yeah, the Olympics
that much.
Are just.
I don't hear anybody talking about the Olympics unless the Olympics are happening, and then it's like once I already discovered. Like I come across it the same way you do.
Yeah, unless somebody's doing something crazy. Unless somebody's got like 20 gold medals or something. You're like, this guy's this guy's really good at swimming.
Now that's an Olympian.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we need to bring some stakes back to the Olympics. There's just no stakes left. But if people got to like conquer countries based in the Olympics, we would see some actual. It'd be worth watching. Be like, God damn it, China. China owns us now.
Exactly. That'll just be. Yeah, people would die in the Olympics if that was the case.
Yeah, I guess
motherfuckers would be cheating.
Then we'd be back to war again.
Exactly.
It all comes full circle.
Nobody is gonna be fair in shit. Even with the something as simple as track or swimming and shit.
Yeah.
Javelin, all that shit. Like somebody's gonna die before they even get to compete. Like that guy's too good. He's threatening our chances of winning.
And Russia's just not gonna.
And I really want Utah.
Did you ever watch that documentary on Russia and how they were how they were like juicing up all their athletes?
Were they really?
Oh, and they were doing it so recklessly that they just did not give a shit. Like they would get caught and then they would continue doing something else. Like they would go to the testing facilities and they would do all this crazy shit at the testing facility. Like they would buy people that were in there. And then they had everything, and they were like, no, we didn't do it. And then they would go in and see, like, all these little holes poked and all these different things. And they're like, yeah, no, still, we didn't do it. And then they would ban them from the Olympics, and they would get all, like, pissed. They're like, how could you possibly?
Why would you do this?
Yeah, like, this is crazy. And then they would just keep doing it. Like, they were...
Wow.
They did not give a shit, dude.
That is super dope.
Yeah.
Why?
That's somebody you want. That's somebody you want competing for your country.
Exactly.
You know?
See, they're trying to win by any means. They're just gonna keep on with their strategy until people stop giving a fuck.
Right. Like Russia has like country pride. Like all their athletes were doing it too. The athletes weren't like, oh no, I'm too proud to do this. They were all like, yeah, we're all doing it.
Yeah, let's do it. We're in it to win it.
They're like, whatever you tell me to put in my body, I'm putting it in if it helps.
Any means necessary.
For the mother country.
Let's do it.
I
this
love
is going to cure COVID, and you're going to be an incredible weightlifter.
Yeah, Russians are wild. I don't think they have the same, like, general care for, like, life and death that most people have. Because you see, like, videos of, like, Russians on... You ever seen them, like, doing parkour on top of, like, skyscrapers?
Yeah, yeah.
And, yeah, they just don't... I don't think they really give a shit.
In certain countries like that, you know, where they are war-torn and shit like that, and they have such restrictions, I feel like they're like, I have to do things like this just to feel alive. Like
to feel something.
They're just natural thrill seekers type shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a fear of death or, I mean, or lack of fear of death. It's just like... Everything else around me makes me feel already dead. Yeah. So I need a shot of adrenaline.
Basically, it can't be any worse than this if I do die.
Yeah,
so
type shit. It's like, if I fall from this building, that'll be the most exciting thing that ever happened to me. Like, imagine being in that state of mind. Yeah, like, that's incredible.
Right. Like my family will be proud. They'll be like, yeah, that guy. This guy was a fucking go-getter.
There was actually one of them that recently died. He fell off a building. I don't think he was Russian, though.
I mean, it's crazy that it doesn't happen YouTuber. Every day, you know?
No, like, for real, though. For real, though. Like, every time I see it, I'm, like, watching the video like, oh, he's about to die. Yeah. Like, he's going to fall in this video. I don't know how they uploaded it, but he's going to die. So, yeah.
I get more anxiety just watching that.
Oh, for sure.
Than they do
from the safety of my home.
Probably doing it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, God, no, please don't. Somebody stop them.
Yeah, nah, they definitely can't have that much anxiety because, especially with the parkour situations, they're going from one jump immediately to the next. Right. But I'm still not over the last fucking
realize
jump.
What they just did.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, you just like, I don't even see how you did that. Even if you taught me how to, I would never fucking try it.
Not a million years. Even if I had a parachute on me and like all the safety equipment in the world.
I still won't go bungee jumping. Like I refuse.
I think I would I've always wanted to maybe skydive, but now that I'm older, I'm like, what would be the point? Like, the risk reward is not worth it. You know, if you die skydiving, people are like, what an idiot. Why is he he's jumping from a plane?
Well, that's what he gets. What did he expect was going to happen?
Yeah, of course he died. But it's just now, I wish I did that shit when I was younger, when I didn't really care, when I was more reckless. But now I'm just like, oh, that would... Yeah, that would be such a senseless. You're just adding more likelihood of dying, and it's like, why?
But see, the older you get, the less you should care about that.
Right, because it's less time on the clock.
Exactly. It's like, eventually, I got like 20 years anyway. Whatever.
Right.
What am I gonna miss in the next 20?
What's the riskiest thing you've ever done, or closest you've ever been to facing death in the eyes?
There was this one time I got into this altercation and I got swung at and I blocked that shot.
Yeah, but you could see death right there.
But black mamas don't like that at all. So when you block their hits,
they're coming at you hard.
You're facing death.
Yeah.
And that was in middle school.
And that was your mom?
I was just starting to, feel myself as a man. I'm like, you ain't about to keep hitting me.
Yeah.
And when I blocked that shot, you can see it in the face. It was a problem. Like, oh, nigga, you defending yourself now?
Yeah, you're supposed to take this.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So, that was probably the riskiest thing.
That was the closest to death.
I felt like, and I've been held at gunpoint, but I'm dead ass serious. That was probably the riskiest thing I've ever done. That shit is terrifying. That shit was fucking terrifying.
Oh, man. So,
but no, the riskiest thing.
I like that you just breezed over the held at gunpoint thing.
Yeah. Because I didn't do shit in that situation. Well, I mean, I guess that was risky because I didn't come up out of anything.
Well, because at that point you kind of have to face it. You're like, well, I can't block this with my hand right now. Right. So it's like you just got to be like, I don't think this guy's gonna do this right now. And hopefully I'm right.
I was hoping.
And if he does, I'm not gonna be around to.
Right, you feel me? The whole time, like once the gun came out, first of all, the situation was stupid because he was in a car and I was walking on the side of the on a sidewalk.
And you know this guy? You know this person? You had history?
No. Never seen this person before. The only history we had is that I was walking up to a 4-way intersection. He was on the other side of that intersection. He made the turn in front of me, and we made eye contact. Now I'm 18 at this time, so. Me and my homeboy always used to have like this eye contest thing. Like if anybody makes eye contact, we're not breaking.
Yeah.
So I'm in that mindset. Oh, we made eye contact. I'm watching you the whole fucking time. I guess he took that as a fucking challenge. He ended up circling the block. I'm not thinking about the shit anymore once he's out of sight. I continue walking. This motherfucker turned around and now he's alongside of me. He's like, oh, you got any money? And I'm like, nah. I'm thinking he wants to sell me something because at this point, that's the only experience I've had with somebody just coming up. Yo, you got some money on you?
Yeah.
Like motherfucker, like, hey, I got these chains or some shit like that.
Got maybe a Rolex, fake Rolex or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought was happening. But nah, he ended up pulling out a gun and shit. And like I said, he's rolling beside me the whole time. And I just ended up putting my head down. And I never stopped walking. I'm just still walking, and I'm starting to think, okay, I wonder how it feels to be shot. I'm probably about to find out because not only am I not paying this man any attention, I'm still fucking walking. I might be pissing him off.
Yeah, you kind of disrespecting a guy with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually you got to obey. Once they have the gun, they're kind of in control.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, it's like 9:00 in the morning. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to get to me in time to help me if I get shot right now.
I can't believe that's how that guy's starting his day. He probably hasn't even had a coffee yet.
I'm not. He wasn't a coffee drinker. I can almost guarantee that. He might have smoked some weed before that shit.
Yeah, but
he
he's
might have
not
been on the way to get some, but yeah, he definitely wasn't a coffee
I guess
drinker.
you don't need coffee when you have a gun.
Yeah,
when you're just going around waving a gun at people, that probably gets your heart rate up. You're probably awake at that point.
Or you can just find coffee pretty easily if you have a gun.
Yeah, you're just like, you're not searching for anything. Really.
Exactly.
You're just like, this
Except
coffee.
For young dudes with money.
This coffee's on the house today, baby.
Are you sure you don't have any coffee for me? Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's wild. It is strange though, like that he's looking at you the same way. Like, what is he? The fact that he's just looking to get offended, that somebody can just look back at him, and that's enough for him to pull a gun. Like, where do you think he is right now?
Shit, probably in prison, if not dead. But like I said, I don't know this guy. He definitely was a young dude. He couldn't. I can't even guarantee that he was older than me, honestly, because he looked like a younger dude. And like I said, I was 18 at the time. So yeah, I can't even guarantee that the man was older than me. It was definitely a young dude. But if that's how he was living at that time, who knows?
Maybe he straightened out his life. Maybe that made him realize, like, you know what, this life is not for me.
I hope he didn't straighten out his life, because I still remember exactly what he looks like, and if I see him again,
if you see him like doing well, you'll be like, damn, this guy's doing better than me.
I'm going to punch him in his shit. I am still angry about that. I was more angry than scared. Like that's the part that freaked me out.
Right, because he took it. It would have been fair if he like came up to you and just started talking shit,
like a real fucking robber.
Yeah.
Like I must have been his first robbery. Like,
right.
How do you just put like we're having a conversation and he's just casually asked, "You got money?" Nah, I ain't got no money on me. Oh, you got a cell phone? I know you got a phone on you. Nah, bro, I ain't got no phone on me either.
You really didn't have a phone on you?
Yes. I had a phone on me. I didn't have any money. I only had enough money to catch the bus because I was on the way to my fucking... I was on the way to orientation for fucking Publix. I was walking to the bus stop.
As if life couldn't get any better. Bro, you're just like, so oh, weird. God, I got to go and hopefully get a job at Publix. And now on my way, I'm getting held up. You must have just been like, God damn. What did I do wrong in a past life that this is happening to me right now?
I was so aggravated at that point. Like, I texted my homeboy, the same homeboy with the staring contest shit. I was like, bro, some motherfucker just tried to rob me, dude. Like,
yeah, because of the game you got me playing. Did you think twice?
I never even told him that part. That's the crazy thing.
Did you think twice about making eye contact with people anymore, or you still hold a long eye contact?
I don't do it if I have to turn my head.
Yeah, if it takes effort, you're not gonna. Yeah. But if it takes more effort to turn away, you're not gonna turn away. If the guy is in your path and you're looking ahead, he can fuck right off.
But see, nowadays nobody really wants that confrontation.
Nobody wants that.
They never know what.
Because you don't know who's the crazier person.
Exactly.
It's like, am I the crazy? That's how when I did Uber, I feel like people are everybody's like, oh, you must have met some crazy people. But I think everybody kind of behaves in an Uber because they don't know if they're the crazy person or the driver's the crazy person. You're kind of
in their territory. Like, yeah, the driver can definitely be crazier because they're the ones constantly letting strangers in their car.
They're sitting in traffic all day.
Exactly. Yeah, they're probably aggravated. Their ass probably hurt. They might have to pee depending on.
They got nothing to live for.
They're on the edge. They are on there. They're just waiting for somebody to say, "Oh, wait a minute, I put the wrong address in. I need you to take me here."
Yeah, exactly. They're not working their dream job.
Be like, "Oh, you want to go somewhere other than what's on this? I got you.
Please, let's stop and pick up your friends on the way too."
You fuck with an Uber driver if you want to. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Have you ever done Uber?
No, I've never done.
No, it's smart. You just know it wouldn't be for you.
Yeah, I mean, I know plenty of people who've done Uber.
Yeah.
I don't like. Well, one, I don't like people sitting behind me. Number one.
I don't blame you for that.
Number one. And then we're talking about a complete stranger. If you make a sudden movement, I might be the crazier person.
Right.
Just off of instinct. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they got a gun to their head and they're like, yo, what's happening?
How did we get here?
I was just trying to smoke this crack. Like, was it like, where did the
I was just out for
blurred?
A joyride today, and now I'm holding somebody at gunpoint.
You feel me?
Making him blow me. It's like, how did we get here?
You're
like, I don't even know why I'm making you blow me, but I just feel like we're here already.
It's a crazy world, bro. And the things can happen just like that. It's like you never fucking know. Both of you are sitting there super paranoid for this 10 to 20 minute ride. It's like, yeah.
And women too. Women got to be. I mean, I feel on edge getting in an Uber. I can't imagine but you see a lot more female Uber drivers recently. I feel like they're getting pretty. I've gotten a few. I had a lady from the Ukraine the other day. She'd been here for like a week, and she's like, "Yeah, I just got here from the Ukraine." She got citizenship.
Do you have to say with Ukraine? Because you're not the only person I've heard that, but I haven't always heard it, so it confuses me.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
because it's not the Russia. It's like I'm from Russia, but the Ukraine.
But it's like the United States because we're
yeah. But it's not the Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. Like which gets the and
maybe
what
if it's got a U before it.
Or maybe if they're united, because it was I just thought of Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union.
So that is you. But I was thinking United Kingdom. So if they're united.
The England. Yeah, you would never say
the England. Never say the England. The France.
That's a really good point. I don't know why I even say it like that.
But you're not the only person who said that. You're just the only person in conversation.
She was from Ukraine. She was from Ukraine.
And Ukraine, yeah.
But, I mean, she was such a bad driver, but I felt so bad. Like, a horrible driver. Like, I don't know that she'd ever driven before in her life. But it's funny that people are like, "Oh, I'll come to America and I'll just do Uber. I'll just do Uber."
America?
I'll come to the America, and it's funny that people are like, "Oh, this will be the job." It's just like the job that people, which I mean, you can pretty much anybody can do it, but it's not for it's not for anybody.
Taxi.
Yeah, but it's not for like people that don't like. She didn't know. She couldn't read the signs.
That's a problem.
She was like missing exits. She was like everybody's beeping at her. I gave her 5 stars, so I'm like the next person could deal with this. But that's I think how you get so many bad drivers is I'm like I don't want to ruin this. This is this woman's entire life. She just got here. It's her only source of income. What am I going to be like? 0 stars? I'm like, no. She's going to kill somebody, but
yeah, she needs the DoorDash on a bike or some shit.
Yeah.
Like learn.
Yeah, baby steps.
Exactly. Learn the lay of the land first. Learn how to read the fucking signs.
But it's weird that we're like, driving the most dangerous thing ever. Why don't we just let anybody do it? What could go wrong?
They can answer these questions correctly. Let them go and do these things.
Yeah. And
but how does she get a license if she can't read the signs? That's part of the driving test.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming everybody is just like, oh, I feel bad for her. Like, because I did it.
Oh my gosh, she's horrible at this.
I did it. Everybody else
give
must
you your
be
license
the same.
Just in case.
Yeah, must be thinking the same thing. Like
she just got here.
The driver's test was probably like, whatever. What else is? What could go wrong?
We don't want to make her life difficult. This is America.
Yeah, imagine if we did that with like pilots. Imagine if there was like an Uber pilot and they're just like, yeah, just sign up for it. You can figure it out on the job.
So you bait me right now. I almost said something about Kobe, but that's because I was just watching his documentary.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't driving the helicopter.
He wasn't, but his pilot
was supposed to be like the best, right?
I don't know.
I heard his pilot was like the best. I mean, I can't imagine Kobe is like getting a
rookie driver,
a thrift store driver.
Yeah.
Like I imagine he got the best of the best.
Driver.
I think the guy was like a military helicopter guy or something where he was like very credentialed. But what was the the documentary about?
You didn't see his documentary?
No. Is there conspiracy theories?
No.
He's still alive somewhere?
No. It was actually...
He just wanted to avoid taxes?
It was actually his documentary.
He was making it?
Yeah. Talking about his injury when he tore his Achilles.
I don't know if I saw that. It came out recently?
Nah. It came out,
it's an old one?
2018, 19? He
okay.
won an Oscar for it.
Oh, yeah. I did see that.
Yeah. It was super dope.
You know what was cool was when Kobe did like the voiceover of one of his games. Do you remember that? That was like...
He did the voiceover of one of them?
Yeah, he was like play-by-playing his own game. And I think that's what it was. But for some reason, it was really interesting. I don't know why.
I didn't see it, but that does sound interesting. Like, so he's sitting there like watching the game with you type shit, and he's just like explaining what was going on at the time.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
But the camera angles were like really. It was like multiple cameras just on him the whole game.
Oh.
So it wasn't just like him watching a game on TV.
Right.
It was him doing everything. That was interesting.
Oh no, that's dope. No, I need to find out that. Find that.
Yeah, there's something interesting about like getting like an in-depth look at people that are superstars. Like that Jordan documentary obviously was
The Last Dance?
Was incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. I've watched that countless times. It's ridiculous.
That was amazing because it was like it brought you back to those times where like you actually gave a shit about sports and stuff. I don't know about you, but I was obsessed with Jordan.
Yeah, of course, Jordan. But I actually have a rough relationship. Well, not rough relationship, but a delayed relationship with sports in general. But I was more familiar with basketball than football.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I love basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Football is whatever. But I don't like. I prefer the game before the super team unions.
Mm-hmm.
Back when it was a real question of who was gonna win or who was gonna at least be a contender,
right?
Because they only had one, maybe two superstars a team,
right?
Now, when you have a bunch of the best players getting together, it's like, why are we doing this right now?
Yeah, I feel like when I watch the NBA now, it's almost like they're too good. Like every 7-footer can just drain three. Like nobody's missing shots anymore.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They miss a shot, and you're like, how the fuck did you miss that shot? It's like a fadeaway three with like a 7-footer on them, and you're like, how the fuck could you miss that?
This is trash. What are we watching right now? I thought we were supposed to be professional over here.
But it's like a video game on easy. You know how like if you make it easy and you just press A and you're like, that's money.
But exactly. It had nothing to do with timing back in the day.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, this is bullshit.
Shit cheating. This shit is cheating. I fucking hate this game.
But it's wild. And now they got that like 7'8" guy that can do it all. The guy that's a rookie now. Did you see him? He's going to the
Wemby?
Spurs. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like they're creating these guys in a. He dunks flat-footed. It's like, who is this fun for?
But guys like him are the ones that I'm like not as convinced about when it comes to, oh, this guy is gonna be this and that. Yeah, he's good, but when you take him to the NBA where he's gonna be really pushed, how's his body going to react to that? Because this dude has such a small fucking frame. He's huge.
Right.
But how many guys have we seen who were super tall, had all this talent in college and shit or overseas, and then they get over here, start pushing their bodies, and they get injured?
Right.
Or they start pushing, and they just can't reach the level of what you thought they were going to do. Like Bol.
Yeah.
People thought he was going to be...
Yeah, because on paper, it's like, 7 foot, can dribble, can shoot, all that shit. But it's like, for some reason, it doesn't necessarily translate, and then they just become like specialty 3-point shooters, and you're like, it's kind of a waste for a 7-footer to be out there.
Right, exactly. But then,
like Porzingis, the same thing. Remember when Porzingis came in? They're like, this guy is gonna be, because on paper he can do everything,
right?
But it's like, when he's out there, he gets hurt.
He was better than I thought he was gonna be coming to the league though. But I didn't. Once again, he wasn't somebody who I thought was gonna be what they say is.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's another thing. When it comes to like the analysts and shit like that, they see guys have a couple good games and then all of a sudden this is the new guy. Like look at Jeremy Lin. When he took off
that was wild.
On his 10-day contract, you know what I'm saying? He took off and everything was Linsanity for like a month. And then what have you heard about Jeremy Lin since then? He's been traded a couple times, and I'm not.
Yeah, I think he's
shitting on him or anything.
I think he's in China now, maybe.
No, he plays for. Who does he play for?
No, he's not in the league.
He's still in the league.
Really?
Yeah, he just played for Lakers a couple years ago.
I think he won a championship with somebody. Maybe he was on a bench. Maybe with
he might have been on that championship
somebody.
Lakers team.
You know what's crazy is that Udonis Haslem is still playing in the NBA. What is that guy?
He's just retired. Yeah.
What is that guy doing, man?
He was damn near a fucking coach.
Yeah.
He was a player coach. Like I think he's still going to be with the Heat organization.
I mean, I think he was like coaching, but also but like a player. They just kept him on. Just for like morale. That's what it's all about. That's what I think I could do. I could be a good locker room guy, you know?
He's like,
don't put me in the game, but I'm a good locker room guy.
Just let me talk to them, and I'll make sure we win most of the time.
Yeah, just hustle. I'll get out there and hustle and do all that shit and practice. I won't cause any strifes in the locker room.
Now, see, you laugh, but that's an important part of the game too, man.
It is. There's so many guys now that are just like head cases that you need somebody. You almost need somebody to be like the pacifier for like your crazy dude.
Right.
You know, because everybody's got to have.
But sometimes that crazy dude is the pacifier as well, and the person I'm thinking about in particular is Draymond.
Yeah.
Like he's the heart and soul of the team, but at the same time, he's the one who will snap on your ass and go crazy, but he might be like at the same time, hey, chill, man. We don't need to be doing this right now.
Yeah, you kind of need that.
Until he's involved. Get your shit together, motherfucker. What the hell you? Yeah, that's what you need though. Like,
crazy. Draymond always has beef with somebody. Like he never doesn't have a beef going on with some player.
Hey man, some of these guys is hotheads, and basketball is more physical than people give credit to.
Basketball is insane. Yeah, those guys I think are the best athletes.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, because it's not all like with football, you can just work out like a fucking nut job, but in basketball, to be able to incorporate all those skills and be in like the most insane shape.
Bro, you have to be in crazy shape to be able to run up and down a 90-foot court. Like, you think of basketball and you're just like, okay, they get the ball, they run to one side, shoot the ball, other team gets it, and they go back.
No, but you're fucking exhausted the whole time.
But even past that, they shoot the ball and they miss, and your team gets the ball, and you guys got to go back, and then whoever shoots on this side miss, and then the other team gets the ball, have to go back. That's constant running back and forth.
Right.
Off of fast breaks, you have to be able to maintain that shit.
That's the thing. You lose track of your guy for like a second. He's draining a three.
Easy.
You look like an asshole.
Easy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude. It's
all that shit.
It's
bro.
wild.
Yeah, that's as much as I love basketball. I gotta stick to half court games. Because
you're more of a post player, or are you a perimeter guy?
I'm more of a mid-range guy, actually.
Yeah.
I can shoot a three for sure. No
you can
problem.
step out.
But because of my height, I never would consider myself a post guy. I would like to be a post guy. I can get to the basket, but once I get there, I'm usually playing with guys bigger than me. So I'm like, easy layup and get that shit smacked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta take a couple steps back. Let me get my shot off.
Just get in your zone.
Yeah.
You're like
and it doesn't help that I don't really have handles at all.
Who's your NBA? Who's your comparison in the NBA? Who would you compare yourself to in the NBA?
Udonis Haslem.
Udonis, that's your guy. I can see that. Just a rock out there.
And I mean like last 2 years. Udonis Haslem. I'm not talking about it as prime.
He's got the baseline. He's got the baseline jumper. He can defend. Not afraid to mix it up. Down low, but yeah, stretch the floor.
I'm probably more of a defender, but not even from the steals or blocking ability standpoint. It's just like I can keep a man in front of me.
You're a good like help defender. Like you know how to get around a screen.
Absolutely, and I consider myself more of an original point guard. Like by like 90s point guard, just getting the ball there, facilitating,
like a Mark Jackson almost. You can post
shit.
You can post people up.
Exactly. If I need to, I can take the shot. As a kid, of course, I always wanted to be to take the shot. You give me the ball, I'm probably taking the shot.
Yeah.
But it also probably miss. I had to develop my shot a little bit, but
you have the confidence to.
But I had the confidence. Yeah, that was the thing. But I realized like passing, if I can get it to somebody, I can do like the no look and everything. Like have you. Yeah, like I can facilitate.
Do it all, maybe. There's really nothing you can't do.
I wish.
So you're when did you start doing comedy?
I started doing comedy in September. Will be 5 years ago.
Good for you.
September 18th.
Yeah,
I believe was my first.
And you're very comfortable on stage. You're very in the zone. Every time I've seen you, you're very. Nothing can really throw you off.
Can I quickly explain why?
Because you were held at gunpoint, and at that point, nothing's scary.
I've always been a cool cat, you know what I'm saying? Even when my shot gets blocked.
You're just like, it is what it is.
Next shot.
We got the next one.
Nah, honestly, what it is with comedy, one, before I ever touched stage, I did like a year where I was trying to become a Instagram, trying to build an Instagram buzz.
You were showing that ass on Instagram, huh?
But
I could see that.
I was the original Instagram girl. But what I really didn't enjoy doing that shit. But throughout that year, where I'm like, I'm gonna do comedy.
Yeah.
I ended up just studying comedy, like anything I could find involving comics, watching specials, watching documentaries, watching interviews from literally everybody, whether I was a fan of them or not. I will watch it. And one of my favorite documentaries, Dying Laughing. Have you ever heard of it?
Who's in that?
Damn near everybody. It's you should check it out. It's on YouTube, so check it out.
Okay.
I saw it on YouTube originally, but it's called Dying Laughing. It's on YouTube, so definitely check it out. Anybody aspiring to be a comic, check that shit out because they pretty much go through every level of comedy when they start off with like their first sets. And when I say everybody there, Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, Eddie Izzard, some guys from overseas that I never heard of but are pretty big too. So yeah, a little bit of everybody is in the documentary, but they talk about, like I said, their first set to bombing or going on the road and just the different aspects of comedy. So one, that taught me that bombing is going to happen. Some of the greatest that we know bombed for a long time before they even got good. So I know, and even once you get good, you're still not susceptible to bombing. You're still not, invulnerable to it. So basically, I went in to stand up with that mindset. Also, because I didn't start comedy until I was 29, and I was such a bitch, basically, because I was like, oh, I can make people laugh if I talk to them, but I don't know these people.
Right.
How am I going to make them laugh? I had that mindset. Exactly. So I used to do music. A guy that I know who lived near me knew about it. He wanted to put on an event. So he came to me and was like, yo, I'm putting on this event. I need musicians. You want to be a part of it? I was like, I'm not really doing music anymore. I'm about to do comedy. He's like, that's cool because it's really a comedy night, so I'm going to have comics there. He had Larry Dog and have you met Pookie?
I don't know.
Pookie F Baby? I
don't know.
You probably seen it around, but he had them already on the show. So I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll do it. Mind you, at this time I haven't done comedy yet. The show was about 6 months away, so I had plenty of time. I ended up, long story short, I ended up starting the week of the show. The show was on Saturday. I went out to Red Bar that Monday, had a good set, and was like, oh, this is dope. That next Tuesday, I went out again. Sweet Caroline. Not as good of a set, but I was like, whatever.
I got the idea.
Exactly.
Right.
I get the idea of what to do. Saturday was my third show. We're in about 150 people. Not only do I bomb, I forget my set. I just forget and don't know what to do yet. I'm not good with crowd work yet. I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm just winging it. And I closed out on a bit that I had just thought of. Like, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this anyway, so let me just try it. That shit bombed. And immediately I'm like, all right, guys. I'm Jay McCoard. Have a good night, blah, blah, blah.
Can't believe you even said your name after that.
Yeah.
If I have a bad set, I'm not saying my name.
Yeah, but it was an actual, like...
You're a born entertainer.
Type shit. Type shit. But the reason why that event stuck out so much and that bomb kind of made me like, whatever. My entire family was there. My girl, my mom, my brothers, or my one brother, my sister. I had like 2 or 3 coworkers came out. 2 or 3 ex-coworkers came out. And they brought friends too. So there were about like a good 10 to 13 people
there for you
who were there for me. And that happened. And I'm just like, okay, well, that happened.
Right.
And I didn't die.
They still love you.
At the end of the night, we still chilled. I definitely got drunk, but like we still had a good time after that. And I was like, okay, well, that's pretty much the worst that could fucking happen. This was a huge crowd. My fucking mom is here.
Seeing you at your weakest.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and then once again, in the back of my mind, bombing is going to happen. You got to remember, bombing is going to happen. So I'm just like, okay, that's what it was. And you can't bomb worse than that. The only way that would have been worse is if I got booed off.
And even then,
hopefully, I never have to experience.
Right.
Bombing is one thing. I don't want to get booed off. Like that'll probably crush me a little bit. But yeah, but ever since then, I kind of went with the attitude like, man, my mom has seen me fall on my fucking face.
She doesn't care.
You people don't matter.
Right.
No, she cared because it was months later once I started doing good and I was like bragging and shit. Like, yo, like I was on I did a show for Fassel. Shout out to Fassel Malik. I did a show for him, and he made a poster of the flyer. So it was the first poster I was ever on. So when I brought her that, she was like, "Oh yeah, good job, us. So when I'm gonna see you perform again? Because last time you flopped." She didn't know the term bomb. She was like, "Last time you flopped," and I was just like, "So you bringing up old shit?"
Yeah,
got it. But she remembered it obviously. So of course, since then I've redeemed myself. But yeah, like once that bomb happened, it was like none of these. I'm never gonna see these people again. More than likely.
Right.
So who cares if I bomb in front of you?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
So it just gave me a sense of...
It's a good mentality.
Yeah, whatever.
It is funny, like when you bomb and you're hanging out with people that night, nobody will mention it. They'll be like, "Oh, that was great," and then later they'll bring it up. They'll be like, "I remember that.
Yeah,
that bomb." I'll be like, "See, I knew you knew I bombed, but you didn't want to say anything that night."
Yeah, but I try to develop a
thick skin. Short-term memory.
No, not even with me. When it comes to other people bombing, I tried to develop this because Miami scene is different, and you should know this because you came from what, New York?
New York, yeah.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys, when it comes to like how you treat the bombing, are we getting
Speaking
bombed?
of bombing? Yeah, I don't know what that was.
When it comes to bombing and shit, like it's either acknowledged in like a, "Oh yeah, you suck tonight" type of way, or it's just not acknowledged at all to where, all right, he's not here tonight.
It's like, yeah, you know you bombed, and you don't need other people to be like, "That was good." So yeah, if you did good, people will be like, that was killer. You killed. And if nobody says anything, you bombed.
Yeah, and you know that. Right.
And they also know, like, if you did bomb, you don't need to hear from that, like, "Oh man, that was tough crowd" or something like that. It's like, no, I bombed. I don't need to hear. Dude, my brother came to a show last night. First time my brother's ever seen me do comedy, and I bombed pretty bad.
And how did he take it? What was his reaction?
He was like, "Yeah, they just weren't responsive." He's like, "This crowd seemed pretty quiet." Like, he was coming up with excuses for me. I was like, "Don't worry about it." Like,
I mean, every time you told a joke, they just didn't respond.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. But
that's even worse. No, you know what I hate? When somebody comes to your show and they're just like, "Hey, if nobody laughs, I got you. Don't worry about it." No, don't get me.
Or if they're like, "Keep doing it." Like, sometimes people be like, "I know, I could tell, like, you just started, like, keep doing it." And it's like, "No, I've been doing this."
Bro, I just got that like 3 weeks ago. But like,
hey, keep grinding, man. It's like, no, that's the worst thing you could tell.
She was like, "Oh, you guys are so brave for doing that. You guys, like, it takes so much guts to go up there and da 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 da." Now this is during like a day show though. We're in a big ass room with 3 huge windows.
Was that the show we might have done that show together?
You were there.
But you had to go on a lot earlier than I did. By the time I went up first. By the time I went up, it was a little dark in there. But yeah. Doing comedy in bright daylight is never a good thing. Or doing it outdoors never works.
I've told that story. How long ago was that? Like 3 weeks ago,
yeah,
right? I've told that story like 10 times since. That lady who came up to me talking about, "Oh yeah, you guys, you're just starting out, so just keep going." Like, lady, I've been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah,
and now
you've gone better.
Like, what just happened that you think that I just started? Like, I didn't say that I was just starting.
Yeah. At what point did I mention, "Hey, this is my first set, guys. Be nice to me."
Exactly. Like, that shit was crazy. But I think it was just my demeanor when I first go up there. I have the pause. I don't say anything immediately. And then the fact that I just started talking to them. And I'm following Aaron, who was hitting them with jokes, obviously.
Yeah.
And I just come up there like, "Hey, guys, what's going on? Hey, what are you doing? What do you do for a living? Or are you two together?" Whatever the case is. They're just like, "Okay, is he supposed to be doing this right now? Like,
right.
Where's the jokes?"
Is this the intermission between comics?
Exactly. Like, I realized, because right before that, I had another shit show where somebody was like, "Is he really a comedian?" Like... I had, like, when I go first, I have to switch it up just a little bit. Like, I have to still break them in because a lot of people never even been to comedy shows, so they don't know what to expect anyway. But when they have the host who's telling jokes like they expect, and then they have somebody like me who's just going up there having a conversation, they think something is wrong.
They're like, are we getting punished right now?
Exactly. They think it's different when I'm going later in the show or last or whatever.
Like at SLS the other night, you killed, and I don't think you did one scripted joke.
I did. I ended with 2 just because Bailey said something before I went up.
Like, hey, you're gonna do jokes.
She said no. She mentioned she referenced one of my jokes, and I was like, you know what? That's a sign because I was thinking about doing that bit. So yeah, I ended up closing out with it, and then I lined it up with another one before that. But yeah, most of the time, like I don't go out with a set list. I haven't done that since my first year. Like once I got bored with my tight 5, instead of just rearranging it with new bits, I started experimenting with crowd work, and I was good at it.
Yeah, and people love it. Man.
I just got to the point where, okay, now you're being really aggressive, kid. She's biting the shit out of me.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know where she gets in her mind that she can just start.
It's the kitty people. Aggression.
Especially the people that are feeding, the people that are in charge of you living and dying. You would think you'd be a little more cautious around it.
You ain't in charge of shit, sir. She's letting you live here. What are you talking about? Right. What are you talking about?
I have so many cats that live on this street down there that they're just like gangster cats. They just hang out in the middle of the road. They won't get out of the way for cars. They're just like
strays are vicious, bro.
They're just like, no, we run this shit. And I kind of want to put her down there and be like, you want to live this life for a little? You think you're tough, dude? Go live on the street for a little bit. We'll see how you do then.
You think that it's easy out here, huh? I'll be back in 3 days. Let's see your attitude then.
Yeah.
I actually had the cat before. The 2 cats that I have now ran away. I'm pretty sure it's because of my son. He doesn't know how to. Yeah, he doesn't know how to treat them.
Yeah, I think cats are. I can never tell. I'm like, did she want to just be outside, being a wild cat, or does she like it in here?
They definitely want to go outside.
Yeah,
they like my cats now are to the age where when the door opens, they're running to it. But because I let my other cat out so early, like she was only like 4 months old when I started letting her out. Like I'm not doing that with them. I want to make sure that they know I'm your source of food. So if you do leave here,
you better come back.
You better bring your ass back. Yeah, my cat was too young to realize that. She just went out, and I assume she's doing fine. I haven't seen her laid out in the road anywhere around the neighborhood. So.
She's probably one of these cats out here. That's
she might have made her way down there. Cat.
I mean, they live a good life. There's a lady that goes down and feeds them every night, and she gets yelled at by all the other. I talk to her sometimes. She's obviously insane. And she's telling me that people like yell at her for feeding the cats because they're like, oh, you're bringing them all here, and they multiply too. There used to be like maybe 20, now there's like 10,000 of them.
Oh yeah, no, they fuck a lot and have. You talk about fucking like rabbits.
Oh yeah, but I never see kittens out there. I'm like, oh, if I ever see a litter of stray kittens, I'm taking one in. But I feel like they just grow up real fast. They come out and they're just fucking real cats.
Once the kittens will stay like
they'll stay hidden
in
for
a certain
bit.
area. Yeah, like they'll start to come out when they're a little bit smaller than her.
They probably just eat the kittens, huh?
Some of them do.
Yeah, they're probably.
I used to have a cat that didn't. Well, not eat it, but she did kill it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I think because one of us touched it or something when it was too young.
It was her own. It was her own kitten.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Fuck."
She had just had a litter. We ended up finding them because I think she had them under the tool shed or something like that in our backyard.
Did you know she was pregnant?
Yeah. That's why when she started coming out and she was skinnier, we were like, "Oh, she had the babies." Then
was she a little?
Where are they?
Was she a little promiscuous cat? Who knocked her up?
Another
some
hood
street cat.
Yeah, some hood cat. But she ended up getting. She had 2 litters actually. We gave the first ones away, the ones that she didn't kill. We ended up giving them away. I think we kept 1, but then she got pregnant again, and we ended up keeping all of them. She died. They eventually either died off or ran away. One of them ran away, and the other ones kind of like died off or whatever.
What did the litters come out like? They're all different colors, or they're all the same?
Yeah, they're different
they're
colors.
Wild, huh?
Yeah, we had like a tabby. Do you know what a tabby is? Because I know this is the second time I said tabby.
Yeah, I think I know. They're like the
it's like the generic ones.
Yeah,
the gray with the kind of like tiger stripes, black and all that shit. Yeah, the meow mix.
Yeah,
I think meow mix. That's a tabby. Yeah. Yeah, I had one of those. Then you have the calicos. That's the ones with the orange, black and whites. Always females, by the way.
What, the black and white ones are always female?
Black, white, and orange. When they have the orange, those are the calicos.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they reproduce if they're all females? They get knocked up by a regular old street cat?
Yeah, but when you see someone that looks like her, but they have the orange as well, it's going to be a female.
Okay.
It's weird.
So stay away from those ones. They're fucking trouble.
Both of my cats are women. I want a boy now, actually.
That's funny.
I want a boy now.
You want a boy cat?
Yeah, because boys are more...
they're cooler.
Yeah, they're more loyal, and I'm using that very loosely, but loyal to the owner. They're more.
They know the rules.
Yeah.
Whereas women constantly want to fucking.
My tabby is a bitch.
They want to test you,
bro. My tabby is a bitch. Like she'll come and sit next to me, and if I start to pet her, like this here, she'll go just out of reach. Like she'll just go to the end of the couch and lay right back down. Like, okay, I let you pet me a couple times, but you went too far.
Yeah.
Now I have to go. And then if I go try to pick her up, she doesn't like being picked up at all.
She's like she's in the Me Too cat movement. She's like, I was inappropriately touched by this man. I was
inappropriately stroked. When I moved,
I allowed one. I said one stroke was fine. He gave me like 4 strokes. I did not sign up for that.
Those were unwanted strokes, unsanctioned strokes.
What would happen if humans had litters instead of one baby at a time? That would be kind of crazy, huh? We'd be fucked.
I think there'll be more condom usage for sure.
You think people would stop playing games?
If you knew for sure that you were having more than one kid?
Oh, that would be brutal, huh? And they all come out looking different? Oh my God. You're like, bitch, whose kid is this? This looks nothing like me. It's orange.
Exactly. I was going to say, that one has an orange patch. That's not mine.
That's not me.
No one in my family has orange patches.
Like some of them are yours, some of them are some other guys. You're like,
wouldn't that be crazy? Well, didn't they say you could do that? Girls can get pregnant by more than one guy?
I think, and you can have twins that like aren't yours. I'm sure the odds are like 1 in a trillion, but yeah, I think that's possible.
So if a woman were to have a gangbang, and let's not go extreme. Let's just say a woman was in a foursome with 3 other guys.
Yeah. Well, that's much nicer than a gangbang. A gangbang, we're thinking what, like?
Well, see that
10 plus.
To me, that is a gangbang. I think more than 3 people is a gangbang.
Yeah, but nowadays with women's activism, that's not a gang. It's not a gangbang. Women are allowed to fuck 3 men at once and not be judged for it.
That is sexual liberation.
Yeah,
right there.
that's
exactly. So
that's a classy broad in Miami.
So if she 5 is the limit. 5 is the limit.
Yeah, 5. It's like, all right, you're really pushing it.
If you exceed 5 other guys,
if you're doing it like once in a while, it's fine. But if you're making a regular habit out of banging 5 guys at once, I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna think twice before I get engaged to you. You know.
If you're fucking more than 5 guys
at once. Multiple times a week.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Nah, that's only a Saturday activity.
Yeah. Anything below that.
And you can't do it after Labor Day.
Anything below that, she's a good Christian woman.
Good Christian woman, absolutely. Pays tithes, on her knees.
Yeah.
More likely.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know, man. Gangbangs are crazy, huh?
Gangbangs are crazy. But if a woman wants to do that, have a gangbang with 3 guys, and they all busting her.
Yeah. I'm following you.
What's the probability that she'll get pregnant
by multiple guys at once?
By those multiple guys.
Yeah, because I don't think you can like mix the sperm. I don't think the baby can come out as like half and half.
Oh no, the baby's not gonna come out.
Like half your kid, half my kid, and then 100.
Man,
and
each
then the
sperm
rest.
is a seed. It's gonna be his own individual. Oh shit! Science nowadays, maybe it starts off as 2 different seeds, and somehow the seeds absorb into one.
Yeah,
and that's how bipolar happens.
Exactly.
Or most of the.
But yeah, I think you can have twins and have them both be one of each. I think that's possible.
I think I've heard of that before.
Yeah,
or
it might be an old wives' tale.
It could have been an episode of Law and Order or some
It's
shit.
like those stories about like everybody knows somebody that it happened to, but nobody knows the actual person.
Nobody knows the original source.
We talked about this on a podcast once. I forget who I talked about it with, but everybody has a story about someone in high school banging a dog or an animal, but nobody knows the person that did it. Do you have that story?
I do not have that story.
You don't know that story?
You can exclude.
Well, now
me.
you know. Now you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that banged a dog.
I know somebody that knows somebody who ended up. I think it was a dude that was working at a mortuary, and he fucked a dead body.
I can see that.
And his girlfriend ended up with maggots inside her uterus or some shit like that. Wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a story that was going around for a minute at my school.
Yeah, that's a because that's a story that could kind of be made up, and then if it catches enough steam, I mean, I'm gonna spread that story. I don't know if it's true at all.
No, you should.
I'm gonna tell a lot of people.
But
about
apparently,
that.
it could be true because I heard the opposite happen. But that was on the internet. The opposite happened. It was a woman who fucked a dead body.
How did she do that?
Dude, that was my question. How the fuck?
With like a flaccid.
How does that happen? You can't get hard.
Maybe.
Like, how did you?
I think maybe you
and
get
how
hard.
did he ejaculate? Oh, he didn't ejaculate.
Yeah, he probably didn't ejaculate.
But how did the maggots get in him?
Maybe he was still warm. Maybe he was not quite dead yet.
By the time he gets to the mortuary, it has to be.
It was a really quick delivery. Maybe he died in the mortuary.
It could have been the fucking mortician.
Yeah, he was just chilling and then died.
She was like, "Oh, this is my time."
She's like, he would want this.
This is my time. I saw the way he looked at me.
Yeah, maybe. I think I've heard that you get an erection when you die. I know you definitely like shit yourself when you die, right?
I think that came from South Park. I'm pretty sure that rumor started from South Park, but I know that you can fart. I know that you can like your body just emits the gas.
Yeah, it just gets rid of everything.
Yeah,
is that why you smell bad when you die? You're just farting nonstop.
I've never smelled a dead body. I don't even know.
Me neither, but I've heard it's the worst.
I don't like that you think I've been around dead bodies enough to know what they smell like. I don't even.
You look like somebody who knows what dead bodies smell like.
So when people die, like immediately after, I have no idea.
You know how you fuck them? First you fuck them, obviously, and then
after you fuck them.
After the smell, before the smell comes in, you got to get one last.
When do the maggots come in?
That's a good question, because that's weird if they had them already in the mortuary. I would think that would happen like once you're in the ground, but I guess maybe it was like a homeless person that already had maggots in them. Maybe they weren't that clean to start with.
Oh damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But the thing is, you can tell a story like that, and it's definitely happened somewhere in the world at one time.
Yeah, this is a very.
So it's like you could tell that story, and people would be like, "That's not true." It'd be like, it's probably somewhere on the internet that story exists.
There's a reason why the word necrophiliac exists, just like mechaphiliac. You know what that is?
No, please enlighten me.
Oh, very simple. You know how some people want to fuck dead bodies? That's a necrophiliac.
Some people
want to fuck. The word exists for a reason. You also have guys who get turned on by machinery. Cars specifically.
Okay.
That's when I learned the term, a mechaphiliac.
I could see that with a lot of guys, especially. I mean, there's some cars that I've been like kind of turned on by. I saw like a gold, like Ferrari the other day, like a gold plated Ferrari, and I was like,
and it gave you a chub?
It made it move a little bit. Yeah, it made it didn't feel like looking at a car. You know, it felt like I was looking at something else. I don't know that I would.
White people are freaks,
I don't know.
bro.
I don't know that it would go the distance, but I would definitely. I wanted to like.
Shit.
I wanted to be inside it. I'll tell you that much.
I could be in the front seat. I might be in the muffler, but in some way, I'm getting inside that car.
And I wanted to not have clothes on, and I wanted to be around that car. There's something about these like super expensive, like these super nice cars that you're just like, damn, dude, the things I would do to have that car would probably be, or like, at what point do you get a car like that where you're just like, I have it's a terrible investment, right? Although
absolutely,
a car like that might keep its value, but
I did hear something about there's a certain kind of car that does keep its value.
Yeah,
I know it's not sports car, I was gonna say it's some kind of luxury, and it's not just like one car, but it's like a line of I don't know, some type of luxury car that supposedly keeps its value, but I don't understand how exactly.
Maybe because it's rare, and if you get it in like a certain year, like there's probably cars from like the '60s that are probably worth more than they were. Like if you keep it in good shape because it's vintage now, with
its original parts and shit. Like that's why I don't understand it, because whether
it's like car value is not great, but it's like the rarity of it. You know how like they don't make it anymore. Once they stop making things, then people.
But there had to be a time that it depreciated.
Right.
And then because of where we are in time now, it's like, oh shit, that's still out there.
Right.
And it's two of its kind.
Yeah.
Now the price goes up.
Exactly.
But that shit doesn't happen with Lamborghini and shit, or Rolls Royce or some shit.
I don't know. But one day we're going to have it. Once people hear this pod, I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be Maseratis.
We've talked about war, basketball, being held at gunpoint for no reason at all.
I think we got it all. This might have been the best one yet.
No, I know it's good when we bring up necrophilia. Like that's when you have a good podcast.
That's when you're like, all right, we covered pretty much. There's something for everybody in this one, I think.
Hey, somebody's gonna be like, okay, I don't like this part, but this whole section.
Finally,
right
a podcast for me where they normalized fucking dead bodies. So like. Finally, they get it.
What would be your reaction to like if your best friend just opened up to you and like, yo, I kind of dig dead chicks, bro.
Maybe if they'd done it once, I'd be like, all right, it was for the story. But if they keep doing it, I'd be like, yeah, that's probably.
What if they literally like dig dead chicks, like they dug them up to fuck them?
I guess if you're just digging them up, who's it hurting?
Who's it hurting?
But if you're going around killing chicks so that you can have sex with a dead woman, then it's tough. But it's like, yeah, if people want to have sex with me when I'm dead, if that's their thing, I think I've already
said, I've said to a few people at this point, and I tell my girl all the time, I don't care what happens to my body afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I don't need a funeral with a big ass cat or a nice expensive ass casket. That casket is going in the ground. You're never going to see it again. Like, you can put me in a box, bury me in the backyard. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not using it anymore.
Right.
And with my beliefs, I don't even think I'm going to see what you're doing in anyway. So
that's dangerous to tell your girl that, because then it's going to get ideas in her head of like how to.
Well, it's not like she hasn't thought about killing me before anyway.
Yeah, but now she's like, oh, I don't even have to worry about the body.
Her insurance policy is bigger, so she might want to think about that for a second. She just might want to consider.
People are idiots when they take out insurance policies on themselves. It's like daring somebody to kill you.
No, the policy isn't the problem. It's when you tell people, oh, yeah, so this is how much.
Right.
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, it's like then you put an actual value on your life, and it's like, is this person? Do I need this person around, or do I need $300,000?
Not when they make you mad. It's like, yo, that $250 gonna be real good right now.
Yeah, and all the sympathy you'll get for being like, oh, I'm so sorry, your girlfriend passed away. It's like, yeah, it's been tough. That's why I got this. That's why I got this new Lambo to help deal with it.
Exactly. She's a beaut, and she replaces the beauty that I once had in the relationship.
And then you can fuck the car too.
Me and old Lambie are real happy together, and she has 2 mufflers. I have access to both holes
for me and all my friends.
Both,
which my girl never let me do.
She was never down to let my friends join in.
All right, brother. We fucking did an hour plus. That was quick.
I thought I looked up and saw an hour.
Yeah, we fucking crushed it. And the cat didn't. Look at the cat. It's passed out.
Bro, cats love me, man.
Yeah, you have that effect on him.
You see this?
She was acting up, and now she's.
Cats do not like their stomach touched.
Really?
They have to trust you to some degree to not attack you when you touch their stomach.
Yeah, she's getting ready to get ferocious again. Well, thanks for coming out, dude. This was fun. Thanks for making the journey, and we'll have to have you back, dude. I feel like we got a lot more to tackle. So. This is not the last you'll hear of Jay McCoord, my friends.
For sure.
At least on this podcast.
For sure. Oh, yeah, I might be canceled. Like I said, I don't go up with set lists, so whatever comes.
Dude,
to my
get
head
canceled. You got a
comes out.
spot on this pod. That's what we need. We need some controversy on this podcast. So
Oh shit!
go get canceled. Come back and we'll talk about that.
Explain everything.
All right, thanks, brother.
Sure.
Anything you want to plug?
Nah, man. Just look out for my shows. If you're following this and you're watching this, just hit me up on IG. Jay Does Comedy. JAY Does Comedy. All together.
It's a real treat. You can see him anywhere.
Yeah.
All around Miami. All around the country.
All around.
Don't miss him.
All around the country in the state of Florida.
That is the country, really.
I'm up and down. I'm up and down the Florida coast. So yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate you having me, bro.